Good morning everyone, happy Sunday. I've just woken up, that's why my voice is so sleepy. But it's been 2 weeks, well no, it will have been 3 weeks since I last uploaded a YouTube video. It just got to where I wasn't able to film because there was nothing I was filming, because I was just going through my everyday, which was crazy busy because we're coming up to the summer months where we've got lots of travelling to do. So I got back from Marbella this Tuesday, not like 2 weeks Tuesday ago. I had 5 days out there for a long hen weekend, and I was a little bit apprehensive before I left because obviously I'm on prep and it's like a holiday, so I was like, I'm going to be surrounded by, you know, good food, alcohol, all of this, but actually it wasn't so bad. The group of girls who went weren't a massive like party bunch, which made it so much easier. So I just stuck to my Diet Cokes throughout the whole week and just tried to stick to sort of a low carb diet as much as I could, although there was one night, the Sunday night, we were there from Friday to Tuesday, and the Sunday night was like the main event. So we went to a really beautiful Italian restaurant. So I said to my coach, just so you know, I'm gonna have pasta with the sauce and things, and I did. I also had a bit of bread and butter that day, which was so good. But I was tracking my food around that meal, and I made sure that I had more than enough left. And I mean, every single morning whilst I was out there, if you followed me on Instagram, you would have seen I tracked what I ate every single day, ate and drank. I went on a walk every single morning. I was up and out by 7:30 every morning to get as many steps as I could before the day began, and I honestly think I averaged around like 15,000 steps a day, which was amazing because I wasn't doing any training whilst I was out there. So that was that, and then obviously the food. So then when I came home and weighed myself, I was a little bit, it's not necessarily about weight as such, it's more about the overall look. But when I weighed myself, I literally had stayed right where I left. I hadn't lost, I hadn't gained, and if anything, I looked a little bit better. I think because my body had time to fully rest, so that was amazing. So today is Sunday the 4th of June, and I am exactly 14 weeks out today. So I spoke to my coach after my check-in yesterday, and she said, you know, another 4 weeks of kind of as we are, and at that 10-week mark, that's where things start to get amped up a little bit more. So cardio will be coming in more check-ins, dropping food, all of that. So I'm just going to try and enjoy these next few weeks as much as I can. But next weekend, well no, this coming weekend, I've got one of my best friends' hen do. That's just a weekend in the UK, so that should be fine. Again, probably same approach as a holiday, just going around that as much as I can. And the food that I picked was like fruit salad, fresh fish, so that shouldn't be too bad. But then the weekend after that, we go on a cruise ship for a week. We're going to Alaska. It was what I got my husband for his 30th birthday. So that's another sort of hurdle, but luckily on the cruise ships you have so much variety. There is so much. Luckily I worked on there as well, so I know how they work. There was so much salad, so many protein options, lots of hiking, lots of walking. Gonna be getting so many steps in. There's a gym on board with absolutely everything that we need. My husband doesn't drink either, so we got the soft drinks package. You can get a drinks package whilst you're on there, so you pay like couple of hundred up front for all the drink that you have, but then when you add up how much it is to buy a single drink, you end up saving more money. So that'll be used for us on just like soft drinks and coffees, and maybe, you know, he might have a glass of something, but for me, I won't be doing, because then I'll be about 12 weeks out there, so that won't be happening for me. But that's the other hurdle that we've got. And then we come home and we've got 3 weeks, and then we go to Italy for my best friend's wedding. So all of these holidays, they're not ideal for a prep, but I'm not letting myself get too stressed, because these are holiday moments that I do not want to miss out of. And just because I have to train, I have to eat, I can make that work around the day. You know, on the wedding day, we're not getting, the wedding isn't until 4 p.m, with it being in Italy, it doesn't happen until later on in the day. So I can get up in the morning, go and do a workout in that morning. So we'll make it work, but lots of things to look forward to, which I'm hoping will help keep my spirits up as I get a bit deeper in. You know, there's things to look forward to. Granted, yes, I might be hungry and a little bit tired, but still, I think it's going to be absolutely fine and very manageable. So that's the update. I'll put up on the screen here now my photo from my previous check-in. So just to give you the stats right now as to where I'm sitting today. I'm sitting at 51.5 kg. Obviously measurements will be done next week. So my previous weight before I went on holiday was 51.9. My weight, and then the weight before I went on holiday was 51.7, and the weight when I came back from holiday was 51.5. So I've actually had like a little drop in the day and a half since I came back from Marbella when I did my check-in, so that's great. You can see got a lovely drop in the graph there, love that. Measurement wise, my waist I believe dropped by 0.5 centimetre in a week, so that's good. Waist has dropped. I feel like my hips dropped as well 0.5 centimetre, so that's my glutes. And then my left thigh and my right thigh maintained at 52 centimetres, so that's really good. But today I'm just going to kind of take you through a little Sunday and how I kind of get myself ready for the week. My working days this week are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I just work half days, and then the weekend I'm obviously away, so not too much of a busy week as such, which is nice, but I'm still trying to prep as much as I can. So I teach at a fitness studio Monday and Tuesday mornings, and they've added in a lunchtime class. So now Monday usually I'm at home about 11:30, so then I have my lunch there, then I go into an afternoon of check-ins. Whereas now that I've got a lunchtime, I need to prep my meals to bring with me both for Monday and Tuesday, and check-ins will now be altered. I'll be doing check-ins just all around a little bit more. So that's the plan for today, just to take you through how I prep. So that'll be including meal prepping tomorrow and Tuesday's lunch and breakfast. Going through my calendar, organising that for the weeks. A few things have changed around. Checking through my clients' calendars, just check that they're alright. Going to the gym, got cardio and posterior to do. I do want to pop to the sunbed shop today, and I also want to pop to, that is because I've got a bit of colour that I want to maintain over these next couple of weeks without having to put fake tan on. And then over the day I want to pop to the shops as well to look for a dress for the weekend, because I ordered a dress and it just doesn't look right, so I need to try and find a new one. And then I think that's it. We were going to go and watch The Little Mermaid, but I don't think that's going to happen today because I don't think we're going to have time. Yesterday we had a lie-in, which we never do. We slept in till like 9, and we were both like, this is why we don't do it, because by the time we'd gotten up, had a coffee, had to chill, had our breakfast, taking the dogs out on a walk, it was like lunchtime. And then the day goes by so quick from there. So I'm just going to take you through now the day. I've got the dogs here. This is Gus, always by my side, and then that's Paul over there, always on the sofa. So I think I've just heard Christian moving around upstairs. So it is coming up now 9:15. So we're gonna have some breakfast, hit the boys out, hit the gym, and then hopefully be back home before lunchtime or just after to kind of prep for the day, because I want to be in bed by 9 o'clock tonight because I'm up at 4:20. So I'm gonna finish my coffee and I'll check in with you in a little bit. I probably use like an 8 or 10 for you. For me. So maybe like...
Last year was 12.5.
Yeah. I'd be 15. It's supposed to full body combat, it's supposed to be heavier.
I do like 2 years. Took maybe a year or so.
Yeah, so go away just like what's like medium to heavy.
I don't know.
This is where change happens and you're exhausted. Got back.
seekers in the fast lane. I'll pass them by on my own way. I got dreams.
So back from the gym, back from the morning's bits. We were just saying, we get up early. Like this morning, I was up and out of bed before 8 o'clock, but then I was just doing a little bit of work on my laptop and Christian was up by 8. And it's now 4:30. But the day's gone by like this. I don't know how. This is why I hate, one of the reasons why I hate lying in, because you have no time to do anything. So we got up, walked the dogs, went to the gym, which took about just over an hour and a half, and then I went to get a sunbed to try and maintain this tan over the next couple of weeks. And then I popped to Asda, came back, we walked to the Co-op to get something that the Co-op also didn't have, as well as Asda. And then came home and it's like, that's the time gone. Absolutely crazy. So I'm now just prepping food for the next 2 days for me, my lunch mainly, because I'll be at home for my evening meal. I am making something that my hubby made when we went to Alton Towers the other day. It's like a fajita style bowl, pasta, chicken, fajita seasoning, peppers, all of that stuff. I think it was under 400 calories, wasn't it, Chris? He's not listening. I think it was like under 400 calories. So I'm making that for the next couple of days. So I've just got my pasta in there. Got 100 grams of pasta, so 60 grams of pasta for Tuesday when it's a training day, and 40 grams of pasta tomorrow on Monday when it's a non-training day, because that's when my calories are lower. And then I've got 200 grams of chicken, 100 for each day. And now I'm going to chop up my peppers, my onions, and then I'm going to make the sauce with fajita seasoning. This is the smoky barbecue flavour, and then some salsa and some light Philadelphia to make the sauce. That's what we're going to do, and then I think as soon as I've done this, we'll be taking the boys out for their can't say the word, otherwise it goes crazy. Don't you know that? Okay. And then we're going to be coming back and making our evening meal. We're having gyros tonight. So we've got some low-fat naan breads with potatoes, make some chippies, chicken, and no tzatziki, so I'm going to make it with mayo or something or other. And then I'm going to be getting ready and chilling and then going to bed because I'm up ridiculously early. So that's the plan. I just need to go through my calendar as well just to organise a few little bits. But I'm going to chop up the peppers now and then slowly add everything into this. And I'll show you when it's done. Hopefully it's good. I'm not the best chef. Yeah, no, we didn't get any tzatziki because there wasn't any. I got mayo. I also bought lower fat salad cream as well.
Mayo.
I bought a few different flavours. Oh my god, what next?
What?
200.
Let me be right by your side, cause I know that this is right. Don't be shy, just get to know me. We can take this somewhere else. You and me can find ourselves. Stop pretending we are lonely. I can't call your bluff, cause I know that this is love. Can't pretend that you don't feel it.
If I'm making enough food to measure, because I was so desperate for a south-facing garden. I got it, but it's so bright and hot, so we're getting curtains to hopefully prevent the heat. Got both of my socks out there.
246.
I know you can't resist. Let me make your life easy. I wanna be.
And then this is the finished product. So this is tomorrow's with the 40 grams of pasta, 100 grams of chicken still, and this is the 60 gram of pasta for Tuesday, training day, 100 grams of chicken. And then now I'm just going to prep my breakfast as well for tomorrow, and then that's it done.
Think of the things we do. If it was only
this is everything set up. So these are just cooling down, but this top one is tomorrow's lunch. Then I've got my rice cake, which I will have as a snack with some of this honey and a banana as well. That is there. Oats for breakfast, and I'll have my excuse me, berries that are in the fridge, and I've got a little bit of runny honey to go on that as well. And this is for my coffee mug in the morning for that 4:20 start. So it's now just coming up 5:30. The boys, it's really warm today, but we think we should be alright taking them out. So we can take the boys out, come in, have food, and then chill. So just waiting for Mr. Moo back there to create our dinner. We're having gyros tonight, and it's an obsession of Christian's that he has with gyros. So we're having it tonight, and it's actually quite a calorie-friendly meal. I mean, it is 398 calories, and that's for the 100 grams of chicken breast. Alexa, stop. Plus 1 of Sharwood's low-fat naan breads, and 100 grams of Mary's Piper bacon potatoes, which are made into chips. And that all that there is 398 calories and 35 grams of protein. So we're just going to add in, we've just got like some of the low salt, low sugar mayo, ketchup, and then the lighter mayo, and a bit of hummus and salad. So it's really a good meal to have. But while he's doing that, I'm just going to quickly go onto my calendar and just organise through the week. So I've got like colour coordinators, so if I just show you around here. So you can see here, everything's colour coordinated. So I literally pop in, I put in when I'm doing my, ooh, thank you. So I literally put into my calendar when I'm doing my check-in, when I'm working, obviously any PTs, and I also put in when I'm going to the gym. There's one thing specifically that I need to do today. It's like editing a video for something that's happening next weekend, so I've like made the time for that. So I time batch everything, otherwise I just won't do it. And I also use Notion, which I think I'll actually do a video on at some point, a bit more in depth, because it's amazing. And I'll do, actually, let me see if I can just show you a little bit here. This is my Notion dashboard, and I'll just show you here. It's blank at the moment, but this is the weekly planning. So you can see here that I've got simple weekly planning here, and I literally just put down anything that I need to do that week, and then, oh, just in time. And then I'll go in on each day and put what I'm going to do on each day, and then from there, good babe. And then from there, I'll slot that into my Google Calendar on whatever day it needs to go. And that's basically how I plan my week. And if that's of any interest to anyone who watches this, let me know, and I can do a bit more in depth, because I love watching those kind of videos. But for now, I'm going to put that on hold, and I am going to absolutely demolish this beautiful...
Me!
Gonna have this, boys are watching, always, oh my goodness. And then what time is it? 7:15, so we're on time to have a nice early night. Surprise, surprise.
Still love life.
Okay, so it's about 2 hours later. We literally had dinner. I tidied a little bit of admin up, tidied the kitchen, had a shower, watched some people we know on Britain's Got Talent, Duo Odyssey, watched them, and now it's 9:15 and I'm in bed, or should I say, we are in bed. So my alarm is going off at 4:20 in the morning. And whilst I am a morning person, I feel like whenever there's a 4 in front of the time you've got to get up, it's a bit too early. So I just need to, as long as I get enough sleep, I'm fine. So if I go to sleep after 10, I know that I'm going to struggle a little bit more. But now, if I'll probably, hopefully, although this is the only issue now when it gets to summer, we've only got blinds. So we are looking at ordering some curtains because it's so bright. But I mean, I do have my eye mask if I need. But I'll get 9:30, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7 hours in. So that's absolutely fine. So hope you enjoyed this video. It is kind of just a few things that I do to set me up for the week, with being 1, do a workout, 2, as you might have seen this morning, do a little bit of like laundry, 3, meal prep, food shop, but we did one a few days ago, but we did a little mini food shop to like stock up on whatever we don't have for the week if we don't need a full food shop. And then just go into my Google Calendar and, like I said, work it out with Notion and just see exactly what I need to do and prioritize it day by day. Otherwise I feel like the week just runs away with me. But yeah, so I'm absolutely exhausted now. I'm just trying to think of things to say. I've got nothing to say. But this week now, as of today, tomorrow, I am 13 weeks and 6 days out from my show. So I've got about 13 days, I think, to push on, be as on it as possible before we go on holiday, and then we'll reconvene then. But you'll be seeing this the Sunday before I'm about to leave. Not sure if there'll be a video in between but I'll try and think of one to do. I'll try and do like a detailed YouTube update. But for now, absolutely exhausted. We all are after a day of frolicking in the sun. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will hopefully have another video for you next week with a bit more of an update, but we shall see. So good night from all of us here, and I'll chat to you soon.